the night race at Richmond, it's now a playoff race. It used to be the cutoff race going into the playoffs, but now it is a playoff race. So, what do we got? We got Harvick on the pole. Kevin Harvick, playoff points leader. He crashed last week, yet he still has a 40-point bubble or something. Something incredible like that. He sits on the pole, and that's good for him. Starting up front, obviously, is a big deal. Getting the first pit stall is a big deal. Able to get stage points is a big deal. So he's got a big advantage, obviously. But there was some other news before the race. I probably should have started off with this, but there's rumors that Ryan Newman is going to the 6 car, and Hooters has signed a 3-year extension with Hendrick Motorsports and Chase Elliott. So that is why you see that on the thumbnail, the Hooters. But yeah, just thought I'd let you know those two stories. Free agency, silly season, whatever you want to call it, is going crazy. At the end of this video, you will see up here somewhere my free agency video thing that you can see what I say and all that stuff. But moving on. So, getting to my normal favorites, disappointments, surprises. Favorites. Truex is a favorite. He's starting third. He's got a pretty strong car. Harvick, obviously on pole, playoff points leader. He's won 7 times this year. Hamlin, he's starting third. Richmond is a very good track for him. The most recent time he's won there is 2016 in this race, the fall race. And Brad Keselowski. Brad has won 3 consecutive races. This would make it 4 straight if he were able to win today at Richmond. Golly, there's been 3 three-peats this year. When Harvick won Atlanta, Vegas, Phoenix, and then when Kyle Busch won Texas, Richmond, Bristol, or some, I think that was out of order, but yeah. So 3-peats, and then obviously Keselowski, Darlington, Indy, Las Vegas. So if he can make it a 4-peat, that'd be a big deal. I don't have Kyle Busch in my favorites this week just because, you know, they did not show a lot of speed last week, and they're starting 12th today, so I think they'll maybe top 10, I don't know, but you know, I don't see them running up there for the win. They obviously could. They could adjust. They could get up there, strategy, whatever. But I just don't see that right now. I did pick him in my playoff preview to win this race, but that changes. So my disappointments, 2 playoff drivers who did not make it to the second round of qualifying, Austin Dillon and Clint Bowyer. They're starting back 20s or early 30s. It's bad. It's bad for them. But the thing about this qualifying segment was the whole qualifying session, I watched it. They were running multiple laps. It's not like you ran 1 lap and then you went off. You ran 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 laps. Even some guys like Bowyer made 5 laps. And Bowyer, who's got an SHR car, who's got one of the fastest cars who's in that team that has the fastest cars all year, he did 5 laps and he wasn't even able to get into the top 24. I mean, this obviously, I think this could end up being worse than last week at Las Vegas. This could end up being a crash fest, could end up being crazy. But I think it's not a good sign for Bowyer when you're qualifying back there. I mean, he could survive the wrecks and stuff, but I don't think that's a good thing. Yeah, that's not good for him. And then Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon had a solid run last week. Finished just outside of the top 10, survived the Wreckfest. If he can do that again, he could have a good shot at advancing. So, but, you know, they didn't show the speed this week, and, you know, yeah. So, surprises. Cole Custer qualified the Cup car. He was the second fastest in the second round of qualifying, and he qualified 11th. Cole Custer. Yeah, Cole Custer, the Xfinity guy, who's might be replacing Kurt Busch in the 41. He might be, this is something, because they were like, no, don't put Cole Custer in the car. He's not good enough, all that stuff. Well, here you go. He's just qualified 11th. I think he'll run the top 10, finish in the top 10. So I think he's going to have a good run. And then Daniel Suarez, he was the fastest car in the first 2 rounds of qualifying, and he qualified 5th. I think he's going to have a good run this weekend and run the top 5, even maybe contend for a win. Now for my race pick. My pick is going to be Martin Truex Jr. I think he gets his first career short track win at Richmond tonight. You know, they've had a lot of speed. They've come so close at short tracks last year at Martinsville. They finished second by less than a car, like just off, just barely. They were running second at Richmond last year in this race. They were actually leading a lot. They won a stage. They were leading at the end, and there was a caution. Then they got wrecked from second place by Denny Hamlin, and it's been rough at the short tracks. They've had some tough luck. And this year at Bristol, even they were running second, and they got wrecked. So I think Truex finally breaks through, gets that short track victory today at Richmond, advances himself into the round of 12, and doesn't have to worry about the Roval. So yeah, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching this video. I'll give you a race recap tomorrow and a college football recap tomorrow, maybe, depending on my schedule. But yeah, thank you for watching. I feel like there's something else I was going to say, but I can't remember it. If you want to watch that playoff video or that free agency video I was talking about, here you go. Yeah, right here. If you want to see my playoff prediction video, right here. And then if you want to subscribe to the channel, you could just click on my face. Just click it right here. Click it. That'd be awesome. Thank you for watching.